On, guys? I'm gonna go ahead and get started right into it. The resource that I thought was valuable to me um, was the five things every teacher should be doing to meet the Common Core state standards. Um, and it was valuable to me because it showed a couple things that you would think that would only be usable in an actual classroom setting. But the things that was mentioned in it, you can use it in physical education too. First one was lead high-level text-based discussions. Um, I think it's great to lead a discussion in a PE class. We can talk about, what are some good things to be doing to stay healthy, good things to be eating, scientific research that I've read. Um, I think that's important. The other one was focused on process, not just content. And that's one of the most important things to me because I hated it when teachers would just give us, information, just tell us to memorize it, tell us or tell us to try to go find the information and focus on how we found the information, how we went about it. The third one was create assignments for real audiences with real purpose. That's the same thing. I hated it when teachers gave us busy work. Just do this just to fill up the time. No, give me an assignment that I'm actually going to get something out of. The fourth one was teach argument, not persuasion. The fifth one, increase text complexity. So again, I feel like all of these things, were things that we can use in our teaching, in our physical education, whether we're coaching or anything. We can have discussions. We can, focus on process and not just the content and all that content. Um, and I feel like um, we can be efficient instructors while still sticking with the Common Core. Um, Question number two: How am I going to use the information for the four C's? And I just basically applied those five things exactly to the four C's. So for the creativity, I applied the creating the assignments, um, the creating assignments for real audiences. So as a teacher, I have to be creative to make assignments that are going to be effective for the students, and that they're not going to just feel like you know, that my teachers are just giving me this stuff just to do it. Um, the second C, which is collaboration, basically working together, and that's the high level text based discussion. So using our text and using that to lead the discussion will allow the kids to collaborate together and to talk about it and discuss whatever topic we have. Um, for critical thinking, um, that one would be I apply that to the focus on the process, not just the content. So again, not giving students just a bunch of information to memorize or a bunch of vocabulary to memorize. Let's implore them to go do their research and look things up and find things out on their own and figure things out on their own, not just giving them information and telling them to memorize it. I feel like that's not very effective for effective learning. And the last one was communication, and that was applied that one to the teaching argument, not persuasion. Um, so teaching the kids, if they're having a discussion with someone, um, not necessarily just to try to persuade them to their point of view. Let's have a debate. Let's have an argument. Let me hear your side. You hear my side, and I will, retort to what you say, and you can retort to what I say. And we can have a discussion, a debate, where we both give off our information. Um, so that was for communication. That's all I have for this. I look forward to watching your guys' videos and see what you guys got out of this assignment.